Hi and welcome back for another video. My name is Marie and I am consistently evolving, and it's been a little bit. I've been working on me, and I'm always growing and evolving, and sometimes I hit little not speed bumps but just moments to continue to grow and expand myself. And so that's kind of what I've been up to. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about the inner child and why it's so important, because I've been getting a lot of questions about why, or asking rather, why is it so important to heal the inner child? Why is it so important to heal the past? I much rather just forget that it even exists and just live today, for what it is. And I came up with a little illustration that I'm actually pretty excited to share with you guys, because usually I don't get these moments of creativity very often, and when I do, I want to capitalize on it. So I have my pen holder here, and so if you can imagine with me that the pen holder is the physical body and all of the pens and markers are unpleasant life experiences. And so when we don't process them and fully let them go when we experience them, then they get held in the body. And if you're anything like me, I'll just speak for myself. So I had a lot of life experiences. I'm learning that my soul was actually here to experience a lot of crises and chaos for the sake of growing and evolving through it. And life has definitely delivered on that. So at one point in life, my cup was very, very full because I was not given the coping mechanisms or healthy ways to actually process these emotions. And so I had buried them and repressed them to the point where I couldn't remember, basically most of my childhood. Probably, from the age of like 8 to like 14, I couldn't remember. I completely repressed it. And so even though the conscious mind forgets or tries to forget it, it represses it, is what it's called. So when you repress something, basically the conscious mind buries it deep in the subconscious, so that consciously you're not aware. You can't actually remember why, or why you react to something or what happened, because it was too painful for the conscious mind, so it gets buried. And so when we don't have healthy coping mechanisms, then these emotions get trapped in the body, and they show up in different triggers that we have, in unhealthy patterns that we might have. We may have a short temper, we may struggle with anxiety and depression, and a number of other things potentially. But it's super important to work through these, because in a perfect world, getting back to my illustration here, in a perfect world, this pen holder would be completely empty and would be full of love, joy, peace, happiness, and contentment, basically all of the good emotions, right? And so it's really important to unpack all of these emotions. And it's not a matter of getting stuck in the past or, looking at it from a negative standpoint, like basically playing the victim. It's important to hold space for yourself and say, yes, I did experience this and it was painful, but now I can let it go. So as you heal and as you let things go and move through them, you become stronger emotionally, and you create space in the physical body, well, actually all three bodies, the mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies, to be able to hold and create space for the good feelings. So the joy, the happiness, and contentment that everybody wants to experience in life. But when the cup is full with all of the bad experiences in life, it doesn't leave much room for anything else. I think you guys get it. But I just wanted to share that illustration because hopefully that'll help some people understand why it's so important, because a lot of people, again, they don't really see the value in healing, but it's so important. It's so crucial. And I know that I'd mentioned earlier in a previous video, I wanted to talk a little bit about the inner child. So the inner child is actually just your true self. It's who you came into life as You're the purest essence of who you are, basically, is your inner child. And so as you go through life and you experience all these things, it can take you away from, you know, your authenticity, basically. And so again, just to double down on this, it's really important to work through this stuff so that you can step into your authenticity, so that you can foster and develop the self-love that you need, because nobody else can love you the way that you can love you. So it's really important that you develop that self-love, that you develop that self-compassion, and that you learn to advocate for yourself, because nobody else can do it for you. So that's all I have for right now, and I will see you guys next time.